I am the girl gardener, and this is my cottage garden. I don't live in a cottage, it's just a cottage garden, and it's 5 years in the making. The sweet corn that I sowed in last week's video have germinated beautifully. I have used the aid of heat mat, but also with the weather being glorious, the full sun has really helped. I did notice though that one tray did not germinate, and I wondered why until I realized that I didn't actually put any seeds in it. I think I must have put the soil in and just got distracted or something. So I have put seeds in those ones now, and they haven't germinated just yet, but out of all of these ones we've got 100% germination, and I'm really pleased with it. And here's an update on my little cucamelons and cucumbers that I've sown in Koya coins. This is the crystal apple. Again, we have 100% germination on here. One's still coming up, but yep, it looks great. And the cucamelons are coming along very nicely as well. They haven't all come up, but of course I'm going to give them time. They've come up quite quickly, and I think that's probably because I've got them on these heat mats. But that's a little update on that. That's the sweet corn tray that I've resown. I don't know what happened, but anyway, those will come up soon as well. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. How are you? You okay? You okay? Oh, so cute. You're so cute. It's finally about time that I give my tomatoes a little bit more growing room. They've been in these seed snails since I sowed them, if I remember correctly, and I've not really touched them since. All I've been doing is watering them. But these seed snails are quite small, and so they are in need of a lot more growing space. What I have decided to do with these particular ones is just pot them on into some standard pots, because I'm noticing that a couple of them are not doing so great. This is the one that I was talking about. As you can see, where the stem meets the root, it doesn't really look too healthy. It looks like it's kind of rotting away. Perhaps I watered it too much, but I will update you and let you know how we get on with it. this is where I called it a day. I had completely lost track of time, but I did pick up again the next day. It's a few days later and our seedlings have made a lot of progress, so let's have a look. Here is the sweet corn. You can see it's grown really nice and tall. It's doing absolutely fantastic. It's not on the heat mats anymore. Well, it is. It is on the heat mat, but the heat mats are off. And the ones that I'd forgotten to sow and then sowed, they're also coming up as well. One hasn't, somewhere here. Is it that one, I think? One hasn't, but the rest are all coming up. So we are 99% germinated. These are the crystal apple cucumbers. I think growing them in the coir coins is so good because they're just so easy to handle. And oh, don't mind the drawing. My son went and drew on the glass outside with my Sharpie. I will clean that off. But it just looks so great. It's easy to handle. And all I then need to do is pop that into a pot of compost. The whole thing. The roots will grow straight through it. You can see there. So that's looking fantastic. I'm really happy with those. These are some of my courgettes that I've sown. We've got germination on those too. 100% germination. I'm really happy with those. And here are the tomatoes that I had sown. They're doing very well in the sun. We also have some sweet basil. My intention for these is that I'm going to keep them on my windowsill, and that'll be great for picking fresh basil as and when I need it. We have some germination on these courgettes here, but I'm just going to give them some more time. Hold on, Garfield. He's moaning because he doesn't want to eat the food that I gave him. He wants something else. So they have not fully germinated, but I'm going to give them some more time. And here are my cucamelons now after a few days. They're looking brilliant. There are a couple that have not come up, but that's okay. And again, these are in slightly smaller coir coins. So when the time comes, if I can just grab one. When the time comes, that's a smaller one, I can just pot the whole thing up. Sorry, my camera's not focusing. But yeah, just pot the whole thing up, and they're just so easy to handle, like I said. There still isn't much going on with the New York asters. There is a very tiny seedling over here, and there was one somewhere here. I don't see it anymore. But aside from that, there isn't really anything going on, so I don't really know what's happening there. Maybe it's a write-off, I don't know. But let me just show you what's happening in the greenhouse. There is plenty going on. This is my tomato seed snail, so I did pop them on, and they're doing okay. I think they're doing pretty good. I've got the rest of my tomatoes here. That one isn't doing so well, so I think we might lose that one. And here are the rest of them that I ended up putting into pots, because the seed snails that I made for them were just a little bit too small. The zinnias are coming along really nicely. They've got their true leaves. Just excuse, it's a little bit windy today, so you'll hear things rattling around. There isn't really much coming from my spinach tray, which is at the back, or this tray here, which is romaine lettuce. No, this is, this is rocket salad. Nothing coming from those two trays, but we've got great germination on the romaine lettuce and also the all year round lettuce. We've got lots and lots here. It's looking really good, so I could probably start transplanting some of those out, or I can just leave them in here because the trays are quite deep. We have marigolds, and what was this, Rudbeckia? This is the Romanesco cauliflower, doing really good. Kohlrabi, and then I did sow some more seeds at the back, some broccoli, purple cauliflower, and more kohlrabi, which have not germinated just yet. And this tray here, and also that seed snail, they need a really good drink. They are my straw flower mixes, so I'm going to do that now. and I just knocked over my pot of onions whilst I was watering everything. I think something was going to come up as well. Yep, they were germinating. Oh, never mind. It happens to the best of us. But another thing, I haven't really done much filming this week. I have been getting on with things and doing projects, but I just didn't pick up the camera too much. I don't know why. The weather was just so nice, and I just wanted to enjoy it. But there is something that I do want to show you that is so exciting. Let me flip you around. Yes, I am pleased to announce that we have babies, lots and lots of babies. I went out this morning to find that a pond has frog spawn. This is the pond that me and my son that you just saw in one of the previous clips. We put this pond in autumn 2024 and we have frog spawn. Bearing in mind the pond isn't even finished, I still need to get some oxygenated plants to put in the pond, and I need to plant up lots of plants around the pond as well, but I'm so excited to see that. It's so exciting because the pond has not been here that long, and I think it was the last video actually, or was it the video before the last one that I was talking about checking every day to see if we had any frog spawn, and there wasn't any. So it was so exciting to come out one morning and to see it there. I mean, this pond is not even finished. I still have a lot to do, still have a lot of plants to plant around it, and I'm also going to be ordering some oxygenating plants for it too, so that we can get it all nice and clear. But it's so exciting and such a wonderful way to finish the week as well. But having said that, I didn't actually do much this week when I could have done a lot because I was just enjoying the weather. So next week's list is probably about as long as my arm, but I will try and bring you along with everything that I'm doing. But that is enough from me for this week. I hope that you enjoyed watching. I do apologise that it's uploaded slightly later. I don't think anybody's noticed anyway. I usually upload every Sunday evening for 6 p.m, but of course I did not get a chance to finish editing this video, so if you did happen to be that one or two people who noticed, thank you so much. I will see you next time. This is my camellia.